Hello, my beautiful Taurus. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of July the 27th to August the 2nd. Keeping in mind, this is a general. Not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every one of you out there. Only take what does and throw the rest out into the universe. Let's see what your you got focus. I was going to say what we need to focus on and what your theme is. Well, this is it. This is your download message. You're focusing on something intently this week. Let's see what the tarot cards say. Spirit and guides, what do my beautiful Taurus need to see, know, and expect this week? All righty. Let's see what we have here for you. Okay. Coming in. The first row, you've been given 9 of Cups, King of Cups, 10 of Wands, 8 of Wands, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. Wow. You've got the 2 of Swords. You've got the Knight of Cups. You have the Knight of Swords. You have the 8 of Cups. You have the 9 of Swords, and you have the 5 of Swords. Wow, interesting. Coming in next, you have the 5 of Cups with the 5 of Pentacles. Wow. And you've got the 7 of Cups. Interesting read. Okay, so focus is what your theme is. It's paying attention to the details, not being too scattered or multitasking to the point where you can't pay attention to details. Okay, so focus is honing in on the details. There could be a goal, a project, something that you really need to pay attention to this week. Coming in with your life or career card, you've been given money matters. And it said money matters a lot now. Watch your expenses and save up for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. Okay, so no crazy spending. Don't be emotionally spending. Don't go out there and buy a big ticket item right now. The universe and the powers that be are saying you need to be mindful and careful of your spending. Coming in next, you have the 10 of Wands, the King of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. Pushing yourself very hard can bring on burnout, and you may have been feeling that way lately. You're really focusing on something here to the point where you make it, you get it done, but you might be overloading and taxing yourself too much. Okay, so take time. Don't be the beast of burden, and certainly don't take on other people's burdens. This card says that you're going to look at this situation and realize that you can get things done in an orderly and expedient manner without having to go out there and overextend yourself. So making life easier for yourself is important. The 9 of Cups says you're going to be feeling happy about something. Some of you, you're going to see your wishes being fulfilled. Whatever you've been working on is going to pay off. This could be anything. It could be, because we have the cups, it can be relationships, it can be any situation, because she's jumping over this beautiful treasure chest of beautiful, money and jewelry and goods in general. This could be anything, okay? So you have the ability now to feel that finally now your hard work and effort is showing a profit. The King of Cups comes in. This is our ideal energy. Came up for Aries, I think, too. Kind, caring, compassionate, been there, done it, has a medal to prove it. I say that every time. Somebody who's there to give you a kind listening ear, a shoulder to lean into, and a soft place to land. This individual doesn't want anything in return. They just want to be there for you. So this is your ideal energy you want around you. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, and they could be somebody who's stepping forward to want to be in your company. All right, coming in with your focus part of the reading, which is also your money and career card, you've got the book. It says paperwork, contracts, learning as you go. Your career could involve writing, taking a class, and education and law. So maybe some of you are doing that. Maybe some of you are going over contracts. Maybe you're going over, contracts and things like that, where you're going to be wanting to pay attention to the details and focus on them. You could also be taking a new form of study, which you're having to learn about, or maybe your job is going through restructure, and you might be learning something new there. Maybe they've hired new people, a new boss, a new format. It could be that as well. You're writing. Maybe some of you decided you're going to write a book. You're going to journal. Maybe you're writing a book about something. Some of you could be going back to school and taking a class, and it could be maybe some of you are taking a class in law. Coming in with that, you have the Queen of Wands, you have the Page of Wands, and you have the Eight of Wands. So the Page of Wands brings us beautiful news. It's news about moving forward. Pages are messengers. It's one that's going to make you feel elated, curious, and innovative. You're going to want to go after this. It could have to do with your job, your career, changes therein that you may be making. So it's an interesting card of paying attention to an offer that's coming your way, focusing on it. The Queen of Wands says with your determination, your due diligence, and not giving up, you're going to see this through. This is a card that's, she's the most confident queen in the deck. She doesn't back down, and she's really fought hard to get where she is. She's made her mind where she's going, and she's not going to allow anybody else to rain on her parade or try to deter her or change her mind. The Eight of Wands comes in and says, oof, get ready to hit the ground running. Things might have been slow, but you're going to see momentum pick up. Busy, busy, busy. Major multitasking. So make sure you're very mindful of your time management. You write things down. You pay attention. And you don't push yourself too hard, but you get things done. You could be waiting. Maybe there was you've been waiting for something to happen, and now it's picking up. This card also could be saying that you are booking an airline ticket. They're flying wands, and maybe somebody's stepping forward to pull on your heartstrings as well. They could be the wands of Cupid. Okay, this is your help, your hurdle, or your challenge. You've got the card Take a Chance. This is a leap of faith card. Perhaps this is a time for some of you to take a risk and get out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to go after something new. Pay attention if it's taking a new course here, if it's learning something new, if it's going after something that you never thought you would be interested in. You need to move forward. It's a good card of that. Sometimes we can be too cautious or too boring, and this is not one of those times you should feel that way. Nothing ventured, as I say, nothing gained. So take a chance on whatever the situation is, or maybe a person that you want to take a chance on. This will really be a leap of faith for some of you, but it's necessary to move forward. So don't chicken out. Just jump and do it now. This is amazing. You've got the Knight of Swords. There's your fast one. There's your Knight of Cups, and there's your Two of Swords. So your Knight of Swords is fast-moving action, okay? This is a card of taking risks. This is about going out there, not being afraid to go after something, but make sure you weigh the pros and cons on that risk, that it's worthwhile doing. This card says be mindful. Read between the lines. Focus on things. Don't just sign the first contract or offer coming in until you know where you stand. Now you have the Two of Swords. You could be feeling conflicted. There's a choice or a decision you really are unable, or feeling you're unable to make. Sometimes we have to get a mediator to lay the cards in a fair and equitable manner on the table where we can see what we have to gain and what we have to lose. So don't be afraid to make this decision. You're just not seeing things completely clear right now. Once you do, you will. The Knight of Cups comes in, another beautiful knight. We had the Knight of Swords, now we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups could be somebody that comes in, rides in, and sweeps you off your feet. You could fall madly in love with them, or they may just be bringing you an invitation to go to a wedding, a loving event. But they also could be bringing something to the table of life in the form of an offer, an opportunity, something with a commitment attached to it that you're going to love. Wow. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio possibility. Coming in next with your messages from Spirit and your guides, you've got Awaken Your Power. You are more powerful than you realize. Awaken to your true strength and step into your potential. So take that leap of faith. Go after what it is you want to do. Don't be afraid to make new changes and focus on something new. You've got it. If you step up into the power of who you are, Taurus, be the lion. Here you are. Hear me roar type of thing. You're not the Leo, but you are, you're the bull, and you have that ability to charge forward and take command. Okay. Coming in with that, you have the Five of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Five of Swords is, I'm going to go to the nine first. The Nine of Swords is that card of worry, okay? And worry never fixed a problem ever. So it's easy for us to go to bed and start allowing things to mull over in our head over and over again. And then you look at the clock at 3 o'clock in the morning and you're not getting your rest. And when we don't get our rest, and this continues to repeat itself over and over again, then you set yourself up for, bringing your immune system down and maybe getting sick. I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying. So beware of that, okay? Leave your worries on the chair. Don't get yourself up in your head when you need to sleep. It's time for you to rejuvenate, recharge so you can refocus the next day. The Five of Swords is a no-win situation card. Often we get coerced, or somebody pokes us with a stick and wants us to be their sparring partner, and we know we're right, and we jump in, and then at the end of the day we feel, yeah, we won the war, but we still feel defeated. When we go into battle mode, there's risks and there's consequences that we have to weigh. Make sure you do before you jump into that battle. You may be deciding to move on. Maybe this is a card that says, I need to balance myself. I need to take myself to center. I don't want this chaos in my life. And you're moving in a new direction. This is a card that says that, going in a new direction, one foot in front of the other, slowly, albeit, but you know that going in this new direction will give you a brighter, better future. Coming in at the end of the week, your angel card number, you got 3 7s, and it says manifested wisdom. Okay, so it says fulfillment, success, abundance, spiritual growth, and divine support. This message finds you in a time of uncertainty, maybe, and yet rest assured that you will emerge victorious from any challenge you face. Remember, you possess valuable life experiences and wisdom that can inspire others. Share this wisdom. Okay, sharing this wisdom will require enthusiasm and effort on your part, but it will make a meaningful impact. So, this is a card of success and abundance, but it's because you're going out there and you're passionate about what you're doing, and you're letting yourself be seen, and you will be noticed. So this is beautiful. Coming in with that, you have the Seven of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. So both of these cards here are kind of cards of worry. The Five of Cups is that card where you could be reminiscing and reflecting on the past, the disappointments, the how comes, the what ifs, crying over spilt milk, because it's history. What happened in the past. We can't change it, but you can wipe up that spilt milk and say, okay, I learned this from it. I'm moving on, and keep your eye on the prize, because there's still more there for you to see and to achieve. Don't leave yourself in this situation of negative nostalgia. The Five of Pentacles says, don't be too proud to ask for help. Okay, maybe some of you are experiencing lack and loss in some part of your life. It could have been a relationship breakup. It could have been the loss of a job. It could be feeling that you're empty right now. You feel your insides are bankrupt. You're empty, and you're feeling alone. You are internalizing, and you are taking on all the burdens by yourself, and it's unnecessary. You know what I always say about this card? The Five of Pentacles is that card of challenge, but there are the resources to resolve those challenges. Just ask and you'll get it. You'll get the help you need. The Seven of Cups comes in and says you might be feeling overwhelmed. This is a card of making a lot of choices and decisions. I always say think long and hard. If it looks too good to be true, it probably is. Everything that glitters isn't gold. So think about what's going to bring you to your greater good. What's going to benefit you the most? What's going to last the test of time and longevity? Once you commit to that choice, you have to live with it. So be mindful of what you're thinking about and what you're choosing right now this week. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus, this is your general tarot and oracle forecast for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus.